Hello everyone, this is Karen.
Hi Karen. Hi everybody, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of Take Control of Your Time with a bullet journal. And the vocabulary words are multiple.
Multiple.
Your project got a low grade because of the multiple mistakes you made.
I'm so dumb.
Oh, don't say that.
Paragraph.
Paragraph.
A paragraph is made up of several sentences about the same idea.
System.
System.
Our office has a filing system, so papers can be found easily.
Establish.
Establish.
Susan established the chess club at her school.
Wow, good job, Susan.
Yes.
Well, she must be very organized.
Do you think so? Are you an organized person?
Not really.
I think then this is a good lesson for you. So we're talking about keeping a bullet journal.
That's right.
So this is a way to kind of organize things you need to do, organize your thoughts, and rather than writing like big paragraphs of stuff.
Because sometimes if you write like a big paragraph and then you feel like, oh, I have to read through the whole paragraph to find out what I have to do next. So I think bullet journal is kind of like an idea where you can just keep things simple and short.
And keep them well organized.
You are right.
Right? So they're just kind of like a line here, a line there. You can use different symbols to help organize your thoughts and your plans.
So you'll be more efficient with your time. So for example, you can have your daily log, you can have your weekly log, and then you can, jot down the kind of tasks that you have to do within that day or within that week.
So you can have like long-term goals, short-term goals, and then just if you have some random ideas of things that you think are cool, you can also have a section for that.
Yes, so everyone's bullet journal can look a little bit different.
Very easy to customize.
Exactly.
Okay, let's learn some more about bullet journals.
Let's learn to organize and manage our time wisely.
Okay, enjoy.
Enjoy.
Take control of your time with a bullet journal. For busy people, life can be difficult to keep track of. Sometimes we have so many things to do that we lose sight of the big picture. Recently, a new method of organizing called bullet journaling has helped many solve this problem. A bullet journal is basically a notebook that consists of multiple sections for recording one's to-do items, experiences, long-term projects, and any other notes. The notes are written in bullet point form rather than long paragraphs. Users then mark these notes with symbols like stars, dashes, and exclamation points to categorize and track them.
Today's lesson is called Take Control of Your Time with a Bullet Journal. Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Yes, journaling seems to be a popular hobby or pastime these days. Lots of people keep a journal. You could also call it a diary, but journaling is a way of keeping track of your life, the big events, the interesting activities, or maybe it's just a good way to avoid forgetting things. Write it down in a journal if it's important in your life.
There you go. You don't want to forget things. You want to keep track of things. And yes, for busy people, our article begins, life can be difficult to keep track of.
That's right. Sometimes we have so many things to do that we lose sight of the big picture. Absolutely. The big picture is sort of what's really going on in our life. We're so focused on what's going on that day or that week, we lose sight or we kind of forget about the big picture, about our life in general, and not just those little things that happen that sort of take up a lot of our time and attention.
Yeah, sometimes we focus on details and we forget while we're focusing. We forget why we're focusing on those details. The why we're doing these things, that's the big picture. What do these details add up to? The big picture. That's the idea. Anyways, let's start to talk about bullet journaling right now. Recently, a new method of organizing called bullet journaling has helped many solve this problem. Apparently, bullet journaling has helped people to solve the problems of busy modern life.
All right, let's look at exactly what bullet journaling is. Well, a bullet journal is basically a notebook that consists of multiple sections for recording one's to-do items, experiences, long-term projects, and any other notes. You can see by separating this into multiple sections, we're able to organize different parts of our life more simply and more efficiently. Multiple here is an adjective that just means many, more than one. So there's more than one section. We could say this notebook consists of many sections or multiple sections, more than one. For example, your project got a low grade because of the multiple mistakes you made. Many mistakes in that project.
Yeah, you made a lot of mistakes. How can you expect to get an A or a high grade?
Should have bullet journaled.
Anyways, more on bullet journaling. And here we're not talking about bullets from a gun. Here we're talking about bullet points. Yes, the notes in a bullet journal. The notes are written in bullet point form rather than long paragraphs. Now here, let's talk about the noun paragraph, okay? A paragraph is a collection of sentences. If you're reading a book, okay, you've got words, then sentences, then paragraphs, then chapters, and then the entire book. A paragraph, like I said, comes somewhere between a chapter and a sentence, okay? It's a collection of sentences, and usually a paragraph has one idea that connects everything in there, okay? You have an idea, and the sentences in that paragraph kind of flesh out the idea in that paragraph. For example, a paragraph is made up of several sentences about the same idea. Hey, I just said that.
There you go. So in this case, though, we won't be using many paragraphs, maybe just simple sentences to collect and to record your important ideas and events. What do we do then? Well, as we reach our break, it says users then mark these notes with symbols like stars, dashes, and exclamation points to categorize and track them. You see, this is the way you can keep in mind which idea or which event is most important. You might use an exclamation point for something you really don't want to forget, or a star for something that's really special or maybe something that's enjoyable. These little symbols help you to categorize or to put these events into different categories depending on how important they are. All right, well, it's important for us to take a break, so we'll do that now, and we'll be back with more about bullet journals.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这几年国外很流行子弹笔记 （bullet journal）， 它可以帮助忙碌的人来掌握生活中的大小事，让我们不会因为要记一些鸡毛蒜皮小事，然后忽略了大局。那这2天的课文就是要向大家介绍子弹笔记的好处还有做法。好，先帮同学们补充2个片语。Keep track of something 就表示记录什么、了解什么什么的最新消息，也可以表达掌握什么的进展。The big picture 它是指说事情的全貌或是整体大局。好，课文提到子弹笔记基本上是由好几个部分组成的笔记本，它是用来记录待办事项啊、经验啊，或是长期计划等等。你也可以把你的饮食计划、运动计划，或是你要追的剧、要找的朋友，全部都把它写进这本笔记本里面。但这些笔记并不是像日记一样这样用长篇的段落写成的，而是用圆点条列的形式，然后搭配特殊符号来做标记、来做分类。先来看2个单字。Multiple 它是形容词，形容多个的、许多的或是多种的。那么 paragraph 它是名词，表示段落，常用来指文章的段落。那补充单字 categorize 它是动词，表示将什么什么分类。接回课文中。
Take control of your time with a bullet journal. You might ask, why not just use a traditional organizer like a diary or a calendar? The answer is that diaries involve writing long paragraphs and tend to focus on present or past events, and calendars look at the future. Bullet journals, on the other hand, cover past, present, and future, giving users a more complete view of their lives. In this way, bullet journaling provides a system that aids productivity and helps people reach their personal and professional goals.
Bullet journaling, bullet journals. Wow, these things sound great, but I'm sure there are some doubters out there. And they might ask, or you might ask, why not just use a traditional organizer like a diary or a calendar? And yes, the answer to this question is coming up next. The answer is that diaries involve writing long paragraphs and tend to focus on present or past events, and calendars look at the future. So apparently calendars are good and diaries are good too, but if you put them together, maybe you'll form something even better, like a bullet journal.
I see. So it's the best of both the diary for recording what happened now or even yesterday, and the calendar, which records future activities. Bullet journals, it says next. Bullet journals, on the other hand, cover past, present, and future, giving users a more complete view of their lives. You're right, it's like the superhero of diaries and calendars, if their strengths are molded together to create a powerful new being.
There you go. In this way, bullet journaling provides a system that aids productivity and helps people reach their personal and professional goals.
It's an unstoppable force.
It's an unstoppable force that covers the past, the present, the future. You don't miss the big picture ever. It's basically the greatest thing since sliced bread. Or you can also call it a silver bullet for your life.
What a system! Wow. And it is a system, that's right, because a system, well, is a noun, but it means an organized method or way of doing something. If you plan your life out in a very organized way, you might have systems for doing things. Systems for how you clean your room. Maybe you start with the top corners and work your way down to the floor. Some people might have a system for how they pack their bags before going on a long trip. You might pack your cold weather clothes and then your warmer weather clothes, and then at the end you might pack the things you use in the bathroom. And this way, by doing things with a system, you're doing it in kind of an organized, planned out, thought out way so that you avoid mistakes and accidents and things like that. Systems help people to stay organized. For example, our office has a filing system so papers can be found easily. If they just threw them in a big pile, it would be impossible to find anything.
That would be a gigantic mess. Yeah. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
要记录待办事项跟长期计划，为什么不干脆用行事历或是记事本呢？要记录生活经验，为什么不干脆就写日记就好了呢？好，课文提到说，当我们在写日记、写日志的时候，通常会需要用到长长的段落来记录现在或是过去的事情，而行事历呢，是写你未来要做的事情。可是有了子弹笔记，你就可以涵盖过去、现在跟未来，让我们对自己的生活有更完整的观点。它提供了一套系统来帮助我们的生产力，帮助我们达成目标。好，先来看单字 system。system 它表示系统或是体制，是当名词。那补充单字 productivity 它是指生产力或是生产效率。那刚刚两位老师听完子弹笔记的好处，觉得它实在太棒了，就好像是日记界里面的超级英雄，集各种优点于一身，打造出最完美的笔记。那老师们用到mold 这个字 ，mold 是拼作 M-O-L-D， 这个动词它表示形塑、打造的意思。还有 silver bullet 银质的子弹，这是什么呢？在西方的宗教信仰和传说里面，银质子弹这个银弹，它是可以用来对抗狼人或是其他怪物的武器、利器。那引申的意思就是去针对复杂或是严重的问题，有一个简单、一劳永逸的解决方法。 好，老师还有说到 the best thing since sliced bread， 字面上的意思是自从切片面包以来最棒的事物。这是因为以前美国卖的面包都是整条没有切的，然后1928年发明了面包切片机之后，大家觉得太方便了。之后呢，只要是非常棒的东西或是非常好用的新发明，人们都会幽默的用 the best thing since sliced bread 来描述它。好，接回到课文中。
Take control of your time with a bullet journal. A great thing about bullet journaling is that it doesn't require much effort. Once you've established the basic structure, writing down tasks, ideas, and feelings can be fast and even enjoyable.
Past? No problem. Bullet journaling has you covered. Present? No problem. Bullet journaling has you covered. Future? No problem. Bullet journaling has you covered. Gosh, bullet journaling is awesome. I bet it's really hard to do, though.
Well, you know what? The next sentence will contradict you. A great thing about bullet journaling is that it doesn't require much effort. Yes, that's right. You can record the past, present, and future without even producing a drop of sweat.
So
It's so easy.
So basically, you can do it all.
You can do it all.
And it's not tough at all.
That's right.
Amazing.
Isn't it great?
That totally confounded my expectations.
Blew your mind?
It blew my mind. Anyways, once you've established the basic structure of bullet journaling, writing down tasks, ideas, and feelings can be fast and even enjoyable.
Even enjoyable?
And also fun and enjoyable. And on top of that, remember, it's very easy. Anyways, before we take a break, let's talk about the verb establish. If you establish something, you start that thing. You set that thing up so that you can move forward with it and develop it and grow it. So here, you've got to learn the ropes here. You've got to learn how to bullet journal. But once you've started things, once you've established the basic structure, it'll be easy for you and fun too. So hey guys, what are you waiting for? Get started. For example, Susan established the chess club at her school. She started this club up. That's all there is to it.
Good for her.
Good for her and good for us too, because we've come to the end of our lesson and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
子弹笔记可以涵盖过去、现在和未来。那 Jeff 老师以为这种笔记会很难写，可是其实他的想法是错的。那这边补充一下，两位老师用到动词 contradict， 它是拼作 CONTRADICT， 这个字表示矛盾、抵触或是反驳。好，老师还有用到 confound， 它是拼作 CONFOUND， 这个动词表示证明什么什么是错的。好，那我们要来证明 Jeff 老师的想法是错的哦。课文提到说，子弹笔记不太费工，一旦建立好了基本架构，写起来就会很快，甚至会让你很享受记录的过程。那我们最后来看单字 establish， 这个动词就表示建立、创办或是设立。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有3个，第一个是 so 什么什么加上 that 子句，第二个是 lose sight of 加名词，第三个是 the big picture。我们先来学句型 so 什么什么加 that 子句，就表示如此怎么样以至于怎么样。so 的后面如果是接形容词或副词，就是用来说明某事物的程度它高到造成某个结果，像是 Sharon was so nervous that she forgot to introduce herself. Sharon 她非常紧张以至于都忘了自我介绍了。好，另外如果我们是要强调数量多到造成某个结果，这时候可以用到以下的句型：so many 复数可数名词加 that 子句，或是 so much 不可数名词加 that 子句，像是 The store had so many beautiful dresses that I couldn't decide which one to buy. 那间店啊有非常多漂亮的洋装，以至于我没办法决定要买哪一件。这时候好希望旁边人跟我说，喜欢吗？我通通买给你。好，再看一个例句。 We were having so much fun that we didn't want to leave the party. 我们在派对上玩得很开心，以至于都不想离开了。接着我们来学 lose sight of 加名词，字面上是指看不见什么，那它就是用来表达忽视、忽略或是忘记了什么。其中的 sight 在这边当名词，表示所见之物或是景象。例如Eric got so addicted to online games that he lost sight of his goals. Eric 非常沉迷于线上游戏，以至于都忘了自己的目标了。好，最后我们来学 the big picture， 不是指大张的图片、大张的照片哦。片语 the big picture 它是指事情的全貌、整体大局。那么常见的用法有 look at the big picture， 就是指看大局、往大方向想。In the big picture 就是指以整体来看等等。例如 You should focus on the big picture instead of getting distracted by trivial details. 你应该以大局为重，别为了琐碎的小细节而分心了。好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
有借有还，再借不难，教你超实用的借还钱英文金句。
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是 Steven，
我是 Kate。
好，今天的英文主题呢是超适合那种常会跟人家借钱的人，还是会借钱给别人的人。
对，就是常常在借钱或是常常要还钱的人。
对，因为我发现很多我台湾身边的朋友常常会对这个英文有一点陌生，为什么呢？因为在中文，不管是你借钱给别人，还是人家借钱给你，那个动词是借，对不对？
对，
比较不会分是谁钱是往哪一个方向走。
可是有还钱呢。
哦，有还钱
对
哈，但是我们还钱，我们也有 return money 嘛，对，但是我们也有另外的方式去讲借这个字。好，第一个呢是 About the money I lent you a couple of months ago, could you pay it back today？
所以这里面有两个重点，一个是 lend，跟另外一个是 pay it back。
对 ，so lent 是I lend money to you. OK， 是我要给你钱。
对，所以我拿到钱。
对 ，so I lend money to you. 那 lent 是 lend L-E-N-D 的过去式。那在这个句子前面，他说 About the money I lent you a couple of months ago. About the money 是关于那个我借给你的钱，几个月前借给你的钱。
About the money.
Could you pay it back today?Pay it back 就是你今天能不能还我这个钱？
我今天能不能还你？
对。那我们会说 Could you pay it back today？ 为什么没有说 Can you pay it back today？ 因为 could 感觉上是你还是给人家一点空间。对，你不知道他愿不愿意，就是今天付这个钱给你，
可以吗？
可以吗？对，所以 Could you pay it back today？ 也可以是 Can you pay it back today？ OK。
好。
第二个 When are you going to pay me back？
When are you going to pay me back？
这个听起来呢，就是有一点情绪在内了，
有点急是不是？
对，感觉很像你所以你什么时候要给我的钱呢？
什么时候？
什么时候？
确切的时候。
对啊，so pay me back。
pay me back。
好，第三个呢，这适合你回 I can return it to you next week。
I can return it to you next week。
好，这个就是还钱了 ，OK？ I can return it to you next week。好，那我觉得没有，因为我觉得我常常真的有 I lend money to people and then 60 or 70% of the time people don't return the money to me.
真的假的？
Yeah.
台湾人吗？
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, not saying 不是说台湾人一定会有这个状况，只是说 when you lend money to people, sometimes you might not get it back.So sometimes you have to keep asking, when will you pay me back? When will you pay me back? Okay, but 如果你完全不急，你觉得其实这个钱什么时候回到你的手上，你可能钱超多的，那你可以说 There is no rush.
There is no rush.
对，就是说你还这个钱没有关系，慢慢来，
没关系。
谁那么有钱啊？
可是我觉得另外一个比较有用。如果很急的话，讲什么？
你如果很急，说 Give me back my money, pay me back right now.
Pay me back right now. 好，那我们赶快进入 live action 吧。
About the money I lent you a couple of months ago, could you pay it back today?
Well, today,
I could really use it to pay my student loan.
When are are you going to pay me back?
Oops, I completely forgot about it. Please accept my apologies. I can return it to you next week.
Never mind, there's no rush.
第一 About the money I lent you a couple of months ago, could you pay it back today? 第二 When are you going to pay me back? 第三 I can return it to you next week. 第四 There is no rush.